right, Mary, thank you very much. Well, just quickly so that we can get started. I've been certified to teach a variety of Tai Chi's programs since 2012. Teach Tai Chi for arthritis, Tai Chi for fall prevention and the arthritis together, diabetes, also better balance. And I am self-taught to be able to do the Yang style 24. So, and you know, I tried to do I used to teach, I mean, I've been in the fitness biz for a long time. I tried to go back to teaching like a boxing class, and even though it's similar, you know, once you start doing Tai Chi, it's very difficult to, I just could not do the other program. So, so anyway, I want to also teach you how to do Tai Chi. We're not going to just launch into doing, you know, a whole bunch of different movements and so forth, because to learn how to be able to do Tai Chi is more important than, you know, trying to learn a whole bunch of movements. So we're going to begin today. I'm going to have a little, I don't know if you guys can hear this, but for me, it's a little background music. And what it is, it's Reiki music. So Reiki is also this healing energy type thing that Tai Chi is very similar to. So let's begin with our 3 intentful enhancements. Now you can do this seated or standing, however you want to do it. Okay. So some of the most important things with Tai Chi is posture, breath, and bringing your mind into the practice. So we're going to begin with the posture first. So what you want to do is you want to make sure some balance points on the feet are going to be your big toe, little toe, and heel. So let's just gently rock back and forth just a little bit. And what you'll feel as you rock back and forth is you'll start to feel all the things that are important for balance. You're going to feel all the balance mechanisms in the feet. You'll feel the muscles. There are receptors in the ankle. And Tai Chi is also about proprioception, learning how your body moves in space. So being aware, feeling, you know, every little nuance. This is multitasking at its best. So then firmly plant the big toe, little toe, and heel, and let the knees soften. And then bring your attention up to the middle body here. This is called your lower dantian. And what we want to do is we want to engage the navel, pull it up, and let that tailbone slide underneath the body. And release, pull up and in, and release, pull up and in, and release, and you'll feel that lumbar vertebrae relaxing. Okay, let's do one more of those. And then you want to find that middle ground. So you feel that lumbar vertebrae is open, the tailbone is down. When you see people doing Tai Chi, it looks like they have a pole in their back, and it's actually called the Taji pole. That's your spine. That's what it's called. So now let's get to the mid body. Okay. In the mid body, we want to just do some gentle rotation. And if you have any kind of injuries, spinal injuries or anything like that, remember to always just move to the point of sensation, not to the point of pain. Relax your shoulders and just allow yourself. Tai Chi is all about just flowing through the motion and just allowing the elbows, the shoulders to relax as you move from side to side. And feel those muscles in the abdominals that wrap around. Those are called your obliques. So just like in Pilates, they call it the powerhouse. This is also our seat in Tai Chi, yoga, you know, very important area of the body. Now we're going to let the arms swing and we're going to let them tap. And when the arms tap, what happens is, you know, the chi energy that we're looking to move is all about vibrations, light, energy. You know, we get all kinds of energy from the foods that we eat, from what we drink, from the sun, you know, from nature all around us. And when we tap on the body here, we're sending those healing vibrations into the body, especially when you are intentful. Like say, if you have a particular area that you really like to send some of that beautiful healing chi energy too. You know, like maybe if it's your spleen, your liver, the kidneys, maybe your heart, you know, wherever you feel you might need a little extra love and kindness. And just let that move back and forth, and then release the arms and let them come back to center. So then we're going to gather this chi up the front of the body. You're going to take one hand, push it down. The other one is going to push up. And here, what we want to do is lengthen the rib cage. So you want to feel like you're lengthening the underarm away from the hip, pressing down, and then bring that arm down, nice and easy. And then we're going to do that to the other side, gathering the chi. Take one side up, one side goes down. Feel that length in the side, and then down. And the other thing with Tai Chi that I'd like for you to think about is 70%. We don't want to go at 100%. We want to go at 70%. So even here, my elbow is still soft. I have length here. I'm not throwing the arm up. I'm gently moving and then coming back. And gathering up 70%. This is known as working in, not working out. Because the energy that we are creating, instead of trying to recover, the muscles to recover, we're able to send it into the body to do some healing. And when we loosen up the body, we open up any of these stagnation points. This helps that chi to flow better, and that helps to decrease chronic conditions. We're going to do one more to each side, push up. And this is to be thought of a lifetime practice, not just something here and there, but if you were to be able to do this a little bit every day, good, and last. Now we're going to take the shoulders and we're going to roll the shoulders in. Now, unlike, you know, when we're in our aerobic classes, what I'd like for you to do is this. Think about moving the arm bone in the shoulder joint. So you're going deep, but minimal movement, very minimal movement. This acts to help to massage your shoulder joints. So just as you see, my hand, my thumb is rotating in. I'm breathing nice and deeply. And now I'm going to reverse. I'm going to push this out. So as I push out, I want to let the thumb go to the back. I want to let the shoulder blades open up. And then one more time. Let's hold that open position because we want to work on breath. We're going to add the breath component now. So when this opens up, you might feel a little energy going down the arm. That's because your shoulder joint is opened and that chi energy, your circulation is able to flow nice and fully. Now, we're going to gather up. We're going to inhale as you open and exhale as you come in. Inhale as you open this up and expand the chest. And remember, you want your elbows, fingers, wrists, everything to be soft. Almost like you're flowing, moving through water. Inhaling and exhaling. So here we bring the mind, focusing on a very simple movement. We're bringing the breath into the movement. And when we start to control our breath, that sounds a powerful message to the body. So just think about control, enhancing your breathing, whatever it is, because we all breathe a little bit differently for whatever our conditions are. And just allow that to open. Let's do one more. Yeah, let's whisk the hands together. When you whisk those hands together, you want to whisk the palms together. That is your chi energy right there, that heat that you feel. And if you're ever in Tampa and I'm at a stoplight and I'm in a lot of traffic, you'll see me on the corner. I'll be doing this. So this is called open and close. This is a very typical Tai Chi movement. A little bit smaller than the one that we just did. But what we're doing here, this is where we're expanding that chi across the heart. Inhale, you might start to feel that little magnetic pull between the hands. This is a very typical Tai Chi movement, open and close. It crosses over the heart meridian and is very calming. Like I said, if you happen to be next to me at a traffic light, you might see me doing this to help myself relax. Let's do one more. And let the arms come down. Sink the chi. So here I'm going to gather up, and remember 70%. I don't want to go all the way up. I'm going to just gather up and let this come down. Whatever your limitations are, honor them. Visualize yourself doing a little bit more each time. But remember, the softer your joints, the better the chi flow. Inhaling as I gather up and exhale as it comes down. And let's do that a few more times. The arms relaxed down. So as I relax the arms down, I want to feel like there's length from my jaw to my collarbone and my shoulders. I want to allow that, because part of the Tai Chi visualization is like the top of the head is like a balloon, that the head is lengthening up towards the heavens. There's an opening, an energetic opening on the top of the head. I call the Bayway, because down here in Tampa we have, in St. Pete's we have the Bayway, but it's actually called the Byway. And that helps to gather energy from the universe. So we want to keep that length. We want to put the tongue to the roof of the mouth, because there's an energetic meeting point right at that juncture. So we put the tongue to the roof of the mouth. Not only does it lengthen these front neck muscles, but it also helps to have that energetic connection, because the body has always got energy flowing through it. And what we're doing when we do our Tai Chi is to kind of harness it a little bit to do what we want it to do, instead of being stagnated or negative or things like that. We're trying to control it and make it a little bit more positive. So let's then, especially because with migraines, let's take a moment and relax from the jaw up to the top of the head. So standing in a comfortable position, big toe, little toe heel, knees are soft. We want to feel the sternum is lifted, the chest is lifted, shoulder blades are down the back. So you want to feel like sturdy, I like to call it sturdy standing. Breathing nice and deeply, like we have been doing. And then bringing your attention to the jaw, allowing that jaw to just relax, feeling like the muscles in the jaw are like liquid, and just allowing, feeling like that massaging action of that lengthening in those muscles. And then feeling, bring your attention to the muscles in the cheeks, a little bit higher up. Just allow them to relax. And with each breath, as you inhale up, and then as you exhale, allowing that to just ebb out and allowing those muscles to just relax. Bring your attention to the eye muscles. The eye muscles are constantly moving even when we're asleep. So they need to have a little bit of a break too. So just feeling like your eyelids are heavy, just allowing the eyes to just relax. Feeling the forehead and the eyebrows relaxing down. And then again, feeling the scalp, letting that release any tension that you might have there. So you feel that length, tongue to the roof of the mouth, top of the head, byway going up towards the heavens, the feet are grounded to the earth. So let's do a little movement. I call it embracing the sunrise. It's part of the warm-up for the Tai Chi for arthritis. So when I move in Tai Chi, again, I always want to feel like I'm fluid, like I'm moving slowly. So as I bring the arms up, notice that my wrist comes up, elbows are down. I'm not lifting with the shoulders. I'm just lifting with the arms. I'm going to turn those hands draw energy. I feel like I'm drawing the energy of the sunrise or a new day or energy around me towards me. And you also want to take that chin back a little bit. So many times, and especially with migraines, we have this kind of a posture. So as I'm pulling that chi energy in, I want to let that chin go back a little bit, then engage, feel like I'm engaging all of my energy with all the energy around me, and then allowing myself to just drop chin, hands down. And let's do that again. Inhaling, bringing those arms up nice and slowly as if I was moving through water. Exhale as I pull that chi energy, bring the chin back. Inhale as I expand out. And then exhale as I bring it down. Let's do that one more time. Inhaling as I bring it up. Exhale as I draw in. Pressing out, inhaling, and then bring that head back up to neutral. So another movement we're going to do is rotation in the neck, because again, a lot of times with migraines, we have a lot of tension in the head and the neck area. So I want to, those points in the hands are called the Lao Gong points. So I want to let those hands cross paths. Every time those hands cross paths, that helps to stimulate and move that energy just a little bit more. So I'm going to swing the arm up. The other hand stays down. And I want to follow this only with my head. I don't want to have the whole body shift. Remember, 70%. I don't want to go to the point of pain, just to the point of sensation. And then as I come back, I'm going to let those hands cross paths. I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. Back. Hands cross paths. Gently looking. Remember, Tai Chi is always gentle. 70%. That's why I think about protecting our posture, breathing nice and deeply. Then come back. We're going to do that one more time to each side. And just let the fingers be soft, bent, relaxed. Wrist is relaxed. And then come back to center. And let those hands come in. We're going to do what's called the Chi ball movement. So what I want to do is have my top thumb to my sternum, or this is called the Chi or the middle dantian. My pinky is by the belly button area, which is my lower dantian. So I'm going to want to keep the hands out here, but I don't want to move like this. I want to keep them in place and move the body. So once I get there, then I'm going to roll this ball because I want those Lao Gong points to make contact. And then I'm going to slowly move to the other side. And again, notice my elbow is down, the wrist is up. Once I get to about 45 degrees, I'm going to roll that and then come back. And just allow yourself to gracefully, gently move, like you feel like, you know, you've got this whole rhythm going on. Switch, nice and slow, nice and easy. Again, you might start to feel that energy in the hands, those Lao Gong points. Good. And this will be the last one that we do. Back to center. And down. The other thing about Tai Chi is weight shift. So let's just shift your weight from one side to the other. So what I want to do is I want to feel this knee bend as I lean and shift my body over, and then I want to also feel it on the other side. When I do some personal training, we always do lateral movements, diagonal movements, because, you know, we do so much walking, you know, forward and stuff, but you notice there aren't too many pieces of cardio equipment that you can do side movements and stuff. So we want to be able to do these side movements. So being able to deliberately and aware and being fully aware of shifting the body weight. Feel what happens in the feet. Feel what happens in the ankles. Still maintaining your posture. Still breathing through this. So this is the only way that I like to multitask. This is the only best way to multitask. Shifting that body weight from one side to the other. So now we're going to stretch the hip a little bit. What I want to do is I want to push the hands to one side, and I'm going to step my leg out, and I'm going to point the toe. When I step to the side in Tai Chi, it's always going to be a pointed toe. Then I'm going to come back, shift my body weight, shift the hands, push, and step out to the side. Shift those hands. The other thing with Tai Chi is that it's a martial art. You know, a lot of the movements came from martial arts. So we always want to have that protection. We always want to have the arms in front of the body. Step out. Shift those hands, shift your weight, step. You'll feel those glute muscles on the sides. Good, and last one. So whenever we do our Tai Chi, you're always going to see that the movements are not way out like here. They're going to be here in front of the body because you're always fighting your opponent. That's, you know, part of the martial arts training. The next we're going to do is also a balance movement. I'm going to bring my arms up in front, and I'm going to push my one leg to the back, and I'm going to point the toe and let the toe touch down. Then I'm going to bring the hands back, and I'm going to flex. So I'm leaning my body weight on the heel of this foot. We're going to do it on this one side for 4 times. So bring this up. Feel how that body weight is over on that one leg. And heel, and let that go back. Feel those shoulder blades engage. Up. Yeah. And just try to do that as slowly and fluidly as you can. Last time. And let's switch sides. Come up in front, toe to the back. Push the heel forward. Up, down, heel in front, up, and last time. Good. Then we're going to work on the feet and the ankle. So letting your body weight go over to one side, doesn't matter which one. You're going to push your heel in front. You're going to point and flex that foot. Point and flex. And remember to allow the shoulders to relax. You want to engage the abdominals. You want to feel that that body is holding you up. One more time. Good. And then slide the foot back. Let yourself settle to center. Shift the body weight. And then we're doing that on the other side. Flex and point. Flex, point. Flex and point. And then slide that foot back. Now lift your heel up. So you got the heel lifted up, and you're going to roll like your squat. We always call this squashing the bug, where you're kind of squashing that along on the balls of the feet. That's also where the yang quan points are, under the feet, gathering energy from the earth, and then roll that in the other direction. I always have a lot of cracking and popping when I do this. Good. And then the other side. And again, you feel that weight shift. And roll. Good. And okay. Then let those feet firmly plant. So then we're going to do a cloud hands movement. Okay. There's a couple of styles of Tai Chi. There is Chen. There is Yang style, which is the most popular, and then there's Sun style. Sun is the newest and the easiest for older adults and anybody who's got any kind of joint issues. And so what happens is sometimes it's just a matter of where the hand placement is. So we're going to do the movement called cloud hands. So I want to have one hand in front, And actually, we're going to do this. We're just going to do one hand and let this down. You're going to roll the body across, bring that arm up. Bring it across to the shoulder and then let it come down. Remember to stay in the front of the body. Remember that protective activity. You might start to feel a little bit of tingling in the hands. That's your chi. Again, we're moving across the heart meridian. Feet are firmly planted. And you want to feel almost like the body is doing most of this. The hand is just following. Body moves, the hand comes up, move across with the body, and then the arm comes down. Now let's do that on the other side. I'm going to draw this hand up and down. Up and down. So remember, we've got that whole protection going. So I want to bring this to about my shoulder and then let it come down. I don't want to let it go too far away. I don't want to let it go too far out to the side. Because again, that's that whole martial arts, that whole protective part of your Tai Chi. Let's do one more. Just letting that whole body move. Now we're going to have both arms do it. So the top arm, the bottom arm is just going to move across. Top arm comes up. Then I'm going to bring that down and bring this one up. So nice and slow. And remember, it's all about moving the body. And so what you can do is this. You can do the seated. Just get into a little meditative movement, focusing on your breath, doing this very simple movement. And this movement in and of itself is creating a healing, is creating a calmness. Let's do a couple more. And last, and bring that back to center. And let's just stand here for a moment. Shake out a little bit, shake out the hands, maybe shake out the shoulders a little bit. Not much, just a little bit. You might feel a little warmth. You might feel that chi energy flowing through the body. Let's take that chi. We're going to sink that chi again, up and down. Remember, always nice and soft. Wrists, fingers, elbows, everything is soft. The softer the movement, which is hard to kind of fathom sometimes, the better the chi flow, the better the energy movement. Let's do one more. Let's bring those hands right down here in front. So you want to have your thumbs so that you could like push them out and they're right there by your sternum. We're going to let one arm, we're going to take that hand, turn it, come up, bring this down in front. This is balancing the yin and the yang side of the body. Up, move around, back, move around, bring it right down the center. Let's do one more to each side. Let's just stay here for a moment. Just take some nice deep breaths, feeling the benefits of the practice. I always like to say a few things to all of you, because even though we're not all in the room, we are all generating positive, healing chi energy throughout the world, wherever we are, like a enormous positive tsunami to overcome all the negative. And boy, let's face it, we have a lot of negative things going out there. So every time we practice, not only are we healing ourselves, but we're sending these healing vibrations to the universe, to our world, and making it a better place each and every time. And every movement counts. Doesn't have to be perfect. That's not what it's all about. So the light and the spirit and the energy in me so values, respects, appreciates, and honors the light and the spirit and the energy in all of you. And in yoga, they call it namaste, but in Chinese, it's called Ni Men Hao Jing Shen Qi. And then the Tai Chi authentic greeting, as well as leaving, the left hand is open, the left thumb is in, right hand comes over the top to grasp the left thumb. The left hand is friendship, the right hand is strength, and that left thumb is humility. I want to thank you for sharing your energy with us and the world in general, healing yourself and healing and letting that healing radiation, radiating positive energy go out into the world. So thank you very much. I look forward to seeing you next time.
Thank you so much. That was wonderful.
Oh, you're welcome. My pleasure.
Yes, thank you so much. That was absolutely wonderful. I was feeling some of those chi moments that you're like. Do you feel?
I know, isn't it? It's like really, it's like
a different. Like, oh, I'm doing this right. I'm feeling it. This is so great.
Well, and the good thing is you can't do it wrong. You know, it's all about intention. It's all about your breath. It's all about, and as you get into it, the more that you allow yourself to just flow with the movement, it just enhances the experience even more so. So great. So wonderful to see all of you. And I don't know when I'm coming next time, but Mary, hopefully you'll be the host for me. That would be great.
I would love that. I hope so as well. And I hope to see many of you here as well. Also for all of our attendees, please keep a lookout for Miles for Migraine newsletters about more events, especially more mindfulness events such as these that are coming up. And we look forward to seeing you all soon. Thank you so much.
All right, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye, Susan. It was so nice to meet you.
Yes, nice to meet you too.